We are following breaking news this morning. You're taking a live look at the major crash on I-25 southbound near 84th and Thornton. We have been following this all morning. We now know that there was some kind of police pursuit and that a state trooper was involved in this crash. We're just finding out that the lanes just reopened within the last 20 minutes.
We have several people on our team with team coverage right now helping you get out the door. Traffic expert Jason Luber has a closer look at exactly how police stopped this driver.
But first, we do want to get to Denver 7's Maggie Bryan. And Maggie, we know you just got to the scene, but what are you seeing right now?
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. We're just south of Thornton city limits here in unincorporated Adams County, but you can see here all of these southbound lanes are back open. Everything seems to be running smoothly here near West 84th Avenue. Colorado State Patrol says Thornton police asked them for help to stop a motor vehicle theft suspect just before 4 a.m. CSP says during that pursuit, a trooper's patrol car crashed with the suspects. Police say that trooper is okay and no one else was injured. The suspect is in custody. But with this crash starting with a car theft, we wanted to take a look at car theft stats in Colorado. So we know in general it impacts a lot of you and it's been a long-standing issue. A report from Colorado State Patrol released in April shows car thefts were actually down last year compared to 2023, and that trend continued as of this March. There were over 8,400 fewer thefts with over 24,000 vehicles reported stolen. The recovery rate of those vehicles stands at 82%. And now the overall trends are the Chevrolet Silverado and Hyundai Elantra had the highest number of thefts. State Patrol is urging owners of those vehicles to contact their local dealership to upgrade their vehicle security system. So again, all southbound lanes here on I-25 are back open. CSP had that crash cleared in a few hours, but we want to take a look at the technology that troopers use to stop this motor vehicle theft suspect. Jason, I know you mentioned to our viewers earlier in the show and kind of shared some insight on that technology called the grappler, kind of meant to safely end pursuits.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting because what it does is basically stops a vehicle of interest without using the pit maneuver that can be much more dangerous. So this was the area that Maggie was just talking about, southbound I-25 just after 84th Avenue. And this is the grappler right here. So it's attached to a state patrol vehicle like that. It flops down, and then in there is this rope and net basically that goes behind a tire. So when they deploy it, you see this activity right here. And then it goes right under the car, right there at a wheel. And when they deploy it, it grabs the wheel. And then they can pull back their vehicle and then use the rope and then stop the vehicle that way without hitting the vehicle from the side, so it doesn't spin out and then cause a wreck, hit other people, or hurt the people that are inside the vehicle that they want to have stopped. So that is called the grappler system, and it's really an interesting system. And so that crash might have happened when the State Patrol might have bumped that vehicle trying to stop it, or deploying the grappler. So that's what could have happened. We'll get some more information from the State Patrol later on, but a pretty interesting way to stop the car, safer than using that pit maneuver. Right now, lanes are open, as Maggie said, but we're still looking at some slower traffic up that way. The only other trouble spot is this lake construction again, southbound on Santa Fe, going down to Mississippi. Some folks are trying to use that exit there at Broadway, Katie. You could exit there at Logan and use some of those side streets to get around it. Might be a little bit faster right